So, welcome to the Spanish Grand Prix. Drivers are readying up now. We're going to have a formation lap, and I will take you through the grid once more during the formation lap. Anyone watching on the stream, give me your predictions. Who do you think is going to be on the podium today? Who do you think is going to be the race winner? Give me your predictions. Maybe give me predictions for who do you think is going to be the first retirement. Staffy Lover, good luck, Melina. Quite a long race. Despite it being quite a short lap time, it does seem to go on this race quite a while. So hopefully any second now will be underway. As I said, remember about the championship. Kyle currently leading the world championship from Grab. Or Meatball as he now is on there. Lewis isn't far behind either. JDM returning after 2 races out. We've got a very, very intense fight for 4th in the Constructors' Championship. I said earlier about the 6 teams in that fight. Red Bull, Alfa Romeo, Ferrari, Williams, AlphaTauri and Haas. Just 18 points separating those cars. And of course, don't forget as well that we've got both Alfa Romeos in the top 10. We've got Ferrari both in the top 10 as well. But Red Bulls, no Red Bulls made it into the top 10 in qualifying. So here we go. So Kyle's going to be starting at the back of the grid. So that is going to liven things up in the World Championship. There's a car parked at a funny angle there. That's one of the Williams. That's Bailey. But there we see the order now. Everyone's been moved up one because Kyle has been dropped to the back of the grid. So everyone gets moved up one position. So it's still Meatball on pole position, but Maglock's now alongside him on the front row of the grid. JDM up to 3rd, Mackenzie up to 4th. Keep an eye on Mackenzie. I'd say he's probably the dark horse of this race. Had some brilliant pace in his first race last weekend at Netherlands. Finished in 4th position there, so he'll be certainly trying to get a podium. White African, 5th on the grid. Melina Coach, 6th on the grid. And apparently there's a problem with Melina Coach's tyres. He started on softs. So, bit of a problem there for him. But in some ways it'll be a slight advantage for him starting on those medium tyres. There we see the tyres that everyone's starting on. Only 2 cars in the top 10 start on the soft tyres. That's JDM in 3rd place and White African in 5th position. Everyone else on the mediums, apart from Jack Thompson, starting in 17th position. He is starting on those soft tyres as well. So here we go. They're lining up. As I said before, ignore the graphic on the left-hand side of the first lap or two. It takes a little while for it to sort itself out. But hopefully, we will be underway any second now. Meatball will be on your right-hand side, hopefully, when the camera changes. Maglock's alongside him in 2nd position. The lights are about to come on. Sorry about the stupid camera angle I've got at the moment. But here we go. Hopefully any second now will be underway. Not sure what the delay is this time. Walshy, let's go Lewis, starting 15th on the grid. And go as well. I think it's Bailey. I think is the one with the problem. Just looking at the grid. There we go. Here we go. The 5 lights coming on. It's lights out. Away we go. And 23rd Nebula's jumped the start, so he's going to get a penalty straight away. And great start from Maglox. He's trying to get alongside Meatball down into turn 1. Mackenzie's had a good start as well as they come into the first chicane. And Maglox trying to take the lead of the race. But Meatball just about hangs on. Meatball leads Maglox in second. Mackenzie's had a good start up into third in the Haas. JDM fourth. And JDM has dropped another couple of places as well as Ross gets past White African up into fourth place. They all seem to have made it around the first couple of corners. Kyle's already taken one position. Now he takes another one and another one. He's up into 15th position already here is Kyle. Meatball leads though. And look at the battle that's now going on already for second place. Got Maglox and Mackenzie fighting for second position in this Grand Prix. With White African and Ross very, very close behind, and Maglox having to go defensive because Mackenzie trying to get around the outside. And he's cut back underneath it. Mackenzie moves into second place. Mackenzie up into second position in the Haas. What a start to the race. He's had fourth on the grid. And Maglox drops down to position. White African is still fourth. Ross is fifth in the Renault. But Meatball, there he is, with a 2.5 second lead at the end of the first lap. What a start for him. As into the pits comes Jack Thompson in the second half. He's had some contact into the first couple of corners. And he is going to drop down the order. But Meatball leads the race by a mile already. As I said, ignore the graphics on the left-hand side. It is Meatball leading the race. And look at the lead he has over Mackenzie in second position. What a brave move that was from Mackenzie. Jack Thompson's gone onto the hard tyres at the back of the field, so he's going to go for as long as he can. And Bailey's retired from the session. Bailey has retired. And we have a virtual safety car. He's lost it down into the chicane. The hairpin down at turn 5. But Bailey is out of the race. Let's see if we can get him in and get his view on what happened. So we're under our first virtual safety car of the day. Meatball leads the race. There he is, just coming through to complete the second lap. Mackenzie is second. Maglox is third. And we have been joined by Bailey. Bailey, if you just make sure your audio's included, please, mate, just so everyone can hear you. We saw you down at the hairpin there out of the race. Give us your view. What happened?
Well, as you know, my connection is dreadful. I literally rejoined on turn 1, and then I made it to, turn 3, turn 4, and someone from behind just hit me and put me into the wall. So, what a race that was.
Hey, so do you have any idea who it was who hit you? Was it maybe Jack? Because we've seen him hit with a front wing damage. Or do you have any idea who it was at all?
It was either Jack or Acronym's my teammate. I think it was Jack. I haven't actually looked at the clip yet. But, oh well.
Unlucky, mate. Better luck next week. I hope you have a good week up to then, mate, but we'll see you next week.
I do. Cheers, mate.
No worries. So we have restarted, and crucially for this race, Maglox has got a drive-through penalty, speeding under the safety car. He is currently sitting in third position, and don't forget 23rd Nebula in 16th. He has a drive-through penalty to serve as well. Can't serve it under the virtual safety car. There's a penalty there for Melina Coach. When Meatball leads by nearly 4 seconds at the end of lap 3. look at this, Maglock with White African right behind him. This is a fight for third. Because White African, as Steve sets fastest lap of the race, he's down in 13th position at the moment. But I'm gonna drop back at the moment to 10th place. There is Kyle from the back of the field, and he's already into 10th position. He is on a mission right now. He's just got past Vital Oxygen in the Ferrari to move into that top 10 position. His next target, as there's Aaron Marr trying to have a look up the inside of Vital Oxygen into the hairpin, not quite close enough. But the next target for Kyle is Adam Woods in 9th position in the McLaren. He's had a very good start as well. If you remember, he crashed out in qualifying. So started in 15th position, and right now he's already up into 9th place. So he's had a very, very good start. But Maglox has got a drive-through penalty to serve. So in some ways, White African will be quite happy just to sit there for a little while and just wait for him to pit. A yellow flag in sector 2. That is 23rd Nebula, I think, off. It is indeed 23rd Nebula, spun at the chicane. Meatball sets fastest lap of the race and pulls out another half a second. And look at this, White African this time has got the outside line and he's going to go through, and he takes third position with the DRS open. He's on those soft tyres. He needs to get going as quick as he can in this race. White African through into third place. He's 3 seconds behind Mackenzie, who's having another stunning drive at the moment. JDM now trying to look up the inside of Maglox. The Ferrari had a very good start, beating for the lead early on. Doesn't look as quick at the moment. Of course, JDM on the soft tyres, as is White African. So, PSRL 2020, do you need a hand? Well, if you're out of the race already, mate, then, or your race is finished, then feel free. Feel free, jump in. Lap 5 of the Grand Prix, Meatball leads by 4.5 seconds. He is absolutely flying. Adam Woods gets a penalty back there he is in 9th position. And you've got to say at the moment, I expected Kyle to steam up behind Adam Woods. He's not doing that at the moment. As Maglox pits. That's for his drive-through penalty. The yellow flag in sector 1. That is 23rd Nebula spun round again. What a disastrous race he's having at the moment. He's now lapped. He's made a pit stop for hard tyres, but yeah, Lewis, if you're listening, mate, yeah, jump on with me, mate. Not a problem at all. But what a disastrous start to the race for 23rd Nebula at the back of the field now. Brand new set of hard tyres. He's served his drive-through. He's made another pit stop to put on the hard tyres, but he's over a lap down. Yellow flag in sector 2. That is someone running a little bit wide. But Meatball now, finally, the rest of the field have just stabilised the gap. Mackenzie's still 4.5 seconds back, but not losing ground this lap as much. White African 6 seconds further back in third position. But he is dragging JDM and Molina. Ross has just got past Real Joker. That's for 6th position. And there is Kyle. And he's pulling away from the cars behind him. But at the moment, he's not catching those ahead of him at all. He's still 3 seconds down. And White African, very early stop. End of lap 6 on those soft tyres. Let's see what tyres he moves on to. He was up to third. And he's going on to a set of mediums. So I think he will be stopping again. That's what I was saying in qualifying. It's pretty much a 2-stop strategy here if you start on the soft tyres. And we have a yellow flag in sector 1. That's someone spun round. That is Lewis spun. He's not having a very good race either. Lewis, not very good in qualifying, and he's not very fast in qualifying. Now he's spun round again. That's dropped him down to 15th position. And Mackenzie is continuing to just peg that gap now at 4.5 seconds. Let me just see if we can get the other commentator on board. Which will be Lewis. So, Meatball 4.2 seconds in the lead from Mackenzie, JDM third, and Ross is just getting past Melina Coach. That's the bike to 4th position in this race, and Ross is through, up into 4th. So Ross in the other Renault is having a good run here at the moment on those medium tyres. He's in 4th position. JDM making those soft starts a little bit longer than what White African was able to do. White African's come out in 13th position in this race. But he's ahead of Maglox. Lewis pits. So I would assume a set of hard tyres going on that car. So let's have a look. So I was just trying to get XRL Smish in here to help me with the commentary. So, lap 9 of this race. Meatball leads by 4.3 seconds. The gap has maintained quite a lot as JDM pits in the Mercedes. He was on the soft tyres, one of the only ones, but the only car left on the soft tyres. He has pitted and has come out. Let's see where he comes out of the pits. But Ross is now up to 3rd. Adam Woods from 15th on the grid is up to 4th. He's having a great start to the race, and I have been joined by Lewis.
Hello. You don't mind me adding my audio, do you?
Not at all, mate, not at all. Hopefully they'll be able to hear you on the stream as well.
Yeah.
I'm having some problems with the passes tonight. So, Meatball stretching his lead back out again a little bit now, up to 5 seconds. Yellow flag in second. That is, a Meatball gets a penalty. Now that could be crucial later on if there is a late safety car. And Lewis in the commentary box, he was in the League 2 race tonight. How did you go in that race?
Got P2.
Excellent, well done, mate.
So, I had a rough start, but ended well.
Excellent. Well done. So,
how are we getting on here?
Not even halfway.
Yeah,
not
10
even
laps.
halfway through the race. Yep, lap 10 of the race so far. Meatball leading. And, but driver of the race for me at the moment, Adam Woods, 15th on the grid, and he's up to 4th already on lap 10 of the race. Yes, there's been a few incidents, but even so, he's kept out of it all, and he's up to 4th. And Real Joker's past Melina Coach as well, up into 5th place. Oh, Melina Coach gets back at him. Great driving by those two. Melina Coach back through.
Both Red Bulls nice together. Oh no, my fault. I thought it was a Red Bull behind me.
Yeah. Well, it is, but 23rd Nebula's a lap down, so.
Oh, sorry, my fault.
Bit of a, that's right. He's had a bit of a bad start to the race this 23rd Nebula, but and Steve has got back past Kyle. Kyle's not showing good race pace. World Championship leader in this race, and there is a car off. There is a car off. I'm not sure who that is.
It's on sector 3.
It's
It is
Jack
Jack Thompson.
So he's also a lap down already in this race. But just
And
to fill
he
you in,
has got cars behind him.
he has, yeah. Meatball set off like a rocket, had a 4-second lead after 3 laps, but it's just sort of pegged back now a little bit. Mackenzie's hanging on nicely in seconds.
Oh, he's just hit the pit wall. And he's reversing out of the pit. Why is he doing this?
And, well, Jack Thompson's got a thing with the pit wall. That's the 3rd race out of 5 he's hit the pit wall on the way into the pit. So, not got a good record with the pit wall at the moment. Looking at the moment, battle for 3rd place. Ross in the Renault, Adam Woods in the McLaren, fighting hard for that position. And because this could be crucial for the championship. Renault leading that at the moment. Kyle not having the greatest race down there in 8th position. Ross needs to get some strong points in. A yellow flag in sector 1. Jack Thompson has retired from the race. He spun it down at turn 2. And we have our second virtual safety car of the day. He spun it at turn 2. And Adam Woods gets a penalty. Not sure what that was for. Necessarily behind a virtual safety car. But there we go.
Ball is now pitted.
Yes, I was just going to say, I wonder if anyone's going to pit under the safety
hards
car.
by the look of it. Yes, he is. Meatball's now gone onto hards.
Yes, you save a lot of time, don't you, pitting now under the safety car rather than under virtual safety car rather than pitting later in the race. So good thinking there from Meatball, and that should, I mean, 21 laps on the hard tyres. Is that possible from here, do you reckon?
25 laps. I would push him, sort of, yes. I'll say 22 laps. Normally the hards will probably last round here.
Excellent. So for the first time in the league, we have Mackenzie leading the race. It's only his second race with us in this league, but he now leads the race here in Spain. He's finished 4th at Holland, and he's got a 12-second lead. Now, if he's still got some pace in those tyres, that 12-second lead, if he can get a little bit more, is it about 23 seconds for a pit round here?
If he gets 23 seconds in front, go straight on them hards, you can get them hards to last to end the race.
Yes, but of course, if there's another safety car or virtual safety car, he could be in the pound C here right now, right?
Yeah. If there is another safety car, he'd be knackered, basically. That means Meatball.
Yeah, I was going to crucially for him though, he's come out in free air, Meatball, in second place. He's just ahead of Ross and Adam Wood. If he'd have come out behind that battle, that could have screwed him up a little bit. But the fact he's ahead of them with some clear air, he can push those fresh tyres.
Oh yeah. And then he can push them hards as long as he can to hopefully for when Mackenzie pits, and then he's got a bit of an advantage there because Mackenzie's on the mediums and Meatball's on fresh hards, so it's a bit of advantage to Meatball.
Yeah, and Adam Woods has just taken 3rd place from Ross. What a drive from him at the moment. 15th on the grid, and he's up to 3rd in the race on lap 13.
I'm just having a look at the penalties as well. Adam Woods has got 6 seconds, Meatball's got 3 seconds, Ross G has got 3 seconds. So it's going to be quite close between the top 4.
Yes, and of course, those who don't know on the stream, if you finish the race without a penalty, you get an extra point. So all those cars that Lewis just mentioned, they're missing out on that point at the moment. But Mackenzie, still without a penalty.
Yeah.
Out front, and he is losing
Mackenzie
ground.
is now pitting.
Oh, he's in the pits. So lap 13.
Is he going to go onto the hards
He was
and try and make the hards last? I think he might do it.
No,
Meatball's just coming down the straight now.
He was matching Meatball in terms of penalties, in terms of pace towards the end of the last stint. He does indeed go on to hard tyres. Ross has pitted as well, so has Melina Coach as well. Those 3 cars in the pit lane. So Adam Woods up to 2nd now in the McLaren. Real Joker up into 3rd place. Mackenzie comes out in 4th. Does he come out? He's just in front of Steve. So that was crucial for him as well. Mackenzie out in 4th place in this race. But really at the moment, he's one of these racetracks around here. I always find if you go well around here, you're really good around here.
Yeah.
Around here,
the hards. It's a medium hard. It's a hard medium track. Well, tyre wise, anyway. I didn't touch the softs on this track.
Yeah, they burn out so quickly. I mean, it was JDM pitted at the end of lap.
I think the last
5
softs lasted about 6-7 laps. So.
Yeah, that is about the longest run we've seen. I think it was, who it was, someone started on the softs. JDM lasted about 7 laps. White African pitted at the end of lap 5 on his soft. So yeah, they don't last very long.
No.
But Adam Woods is still going. Real Joker pits. I thought Adam Woods might pit there, but he's decided to stay out. For another lap on those.
We've got yellow flag with Mercedes coming into sector 3. It is JDM.
It's JDM. Yes. He has spun round, and Steve has got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane as well. So has Vital Oxygen.
Kyle is just
That is
right
gonna
behind
cost
him.
them- Yeah, Kyle not having a good race. He's shown so much pace throughout this season so far that he's currently down in 10th place, not having good race pace at the moment. So good in a way for us for the World Championship, because he leads that by 11 points. So this will close it right up at the moment as things stand. But let's have a look. So Meatball leads by 3.5 seconds. I would say actually Adam Woods is on those old tyres. He's hanging on very nicely to the back of Meatball. He's not really dropping
Lewis
back
and
that
Aaron are
far.
side by side by turn 1. Oh, and Aaron gets a 3-second penalty for cutting.
Oh, wow, very close, very close. JDM's right up behind Kyle. Kyle's right up behind JDM now, and also Melina Coach. He's right behind Real Joker. They're the other close fights out on track. Ross is closing up on White African. Adam Woods finally picks from second place.
I was literally about to say that then.
Yeah. Great minds and all that. Now he was not far behind White African before he came in. I think he's gonna hit through, and so is Ross. He's gonna be close. He's gonna be close with Ross.
Has he
but I
just
think
pulled it
Adam
out?
Woods-
He's just
He
got
has,
in front of Adam. Ross, sorry.
Yeah, the overcut there working for Adam.
Yes.
I said he was showing some good pace on those tyres, and staying out those extra couple of laps has given him that position over Ross. So that's 4th place now for Adam. That's a great race so far. As I said, I know I've said it before, but 15th on the grid, and he's out into 4th place after his first stop. It's a great race.
Yeah, that is quality. As long as he keeps it up, keep it up, try and get them hearts to stay as long as they can.
Yes, indeed. And Meatball gained a lot from hitting a couple of laps earlier than Mackenzie. We saw him pit under the virtual safety car. He was 4 seconds in the lead. His lead is now gone up to 10 seconds. And there's a Ferrari off in the midfield. That is Vital Oxygen, has spun down at turn 4. And there's a Willie Hall. That was close. That was Aqua Ninjas just squeezing through. Vital Oxygen.
Adam has just overtook White African 17. Because White African 17 has just come off of the track.
And Vital Oxygen's out of the race. He's just seen it on the stream. He spun again and nearly took out his teammate. But we see it from these Ferraris. They're really good on quali pace, and then in the racing, they fall backwards. But Vital Oxygen is out of the race now.
The only thing that was going into the pit onto fresh hards, the hards, you need to really warm them up. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you're just not going to stick on track.
Yeah, it's really difficult around here as well. isn't it?
Yes.
Go out on cold tyres, the long fast corners, it's so easy.
Oh, yes. And White African has got 9 laps on the mediums, and he's got fresh hards in front and fresh hards behind him. So, 1 point he will have to pick, because the mediums will not last till the end.
Yeah, and it's what we were saying. Oh, and that's a spinner in the midfield. That's one of the Renaults, I think. Yeah, Ross has gone off. So Ross has gone right down the field, down into 10th place. So Ross made a mistake. He's not working out for Renault. Oh, there's a Red Bull spun. I think that's 23rd Nebula.
Is that a
spun again.
safety car is out?
Full safety car. And 23rd Nebula's lost his front wing, so he's either connected with someone or the wall. But 23rd Nebula is going to have to make a stop. He's down at the back anyway. But Real Joker drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. So, again, for those that don't know, you get given
White
the delta
African
time.
is changing in the pit. Will he go onto the hards and match everyone else up front?
Yeah, I was just going to say, White Africa was one of only about 2 or 3 who started on the soft tyres, and it really would have been a big disadvantage for him to stop strategy. Now, with the safety car, he's going to come out with everyone else pitting as well behind him. He's still going to come out in 4th place on fresh tyres, and he's not lost any positions on the track. That's actually worked perfectly for White African.
Yes, it's worked perfectly. He could probably get these hards to last now to the end. That's if he don't push too hard.
Yeah, so
But
Melina
you just got to
well
remember.
set mediums. Mediums, can they go to the end from here? They probably can, can't they?
Pardon?
set of mediums for the cars behind. Can they go to them? They probably can from
Yeah,
here.
they
I would
probably
thought.
can. Yeah, long as they don't like push too hard, they should be able to get the mediums to last.
Excellent. So, and of course, we've got a few
I
laps on the safety car yet as well.
Yes,
So,
the mediums normally do about. Oh, I've nearly lost it.
and
They should
Meatball in the
last
pits.
about
Meatball
18
is in the
laps.
pits. Sorry, race
Yeah.
leader is in the pits and has gone to a brand new set of medium tyres. He's lost the race lead, but he's got a brand new set of medium tyres on. So Mackenzie retakes the lead. But smart thinking now, I would say, from Meatball. Hit brand new set of tyres. As we said, the medium should go to the end from here.
Yeah, they should
So,
go from the end.
Definitely. And while we're on a safety car, anyone watching on the Twitch stream, the vote is open now for driver of the day. So type in the name of the driver who you think deserves driver of the day into the Twitch stream, and we will tally them up for the end of the race. So it'd be great to get some of you involved. We've got quite a lot of viewers tonight, so it'd be great to get you all involved with that. Just type your name into the Twitch chat of who you think deserves driver of the day, and I'll count them up as the race goes on. So lap 19 of the race. 3 retirements. Jack Thompson, we saw, he collided with the pit wall. Bailey was taken out on the first lap after having some connection issues. We think he was hit by Jack Thompson. And a vital option we saw with a couple of spins in the midfield. He is also out of the race. So Mackenzie leads the race. And a lot of pressure here. Safety car restart, only his second race ever in the league. And a lot of pressure with the safety car restart, isn't there?
Yeah, yes. There's a lot. It's gone Mackenzie's way with the safety car at the minute, but he's got to just remember that Meatball has got faster tyre on.
He has indeed. And we've been joined by Real Joker. You okay, mate?
Can't do drive through under safety car.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, yeah. If he gave you yeah, if you can't drive, yeah, you have to sell it after the safety cars come in.
So when the safety car comes in, follow it. Good otherwise. Yeah, it's just for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as
No
when
worries.
it says safety car coming in, mate, just pit straight away, otherwise you will be DSQ'd. Yeah, no worries.
So we have our first vote for driver of the day in already. So keep them coming in. Still a little bit of time yet. We've got 2 more cars pitted under this safety car. Aaron Marr and Aqua Ninjas. They were in the midfield. And 23rd Devon has been disqualified. I think he tried to unlap himself.
Yeah, he tried unlapping
And
himself, and the safety car did not give him a green flag to overtake, so the gamer has DSQ'd him.
Yes. So that's our 4th retirement for the road. And I know he will be so disappointed. He was so looking forward to this weekend. Felt he was going to be strong around here, and he's not had a great qualifying, had a poor start to the race. And let's see if we can get him in for a quick chat very quickly. The safety car comes in. I think we've got another lap under the safety car yet.
Yeah, it should be in next lap.
Get him in. I'm sure he'll be extremely disappointed with that. But race order behind the safety car. Mackenzie leading from Meatbell. Adam Woods in 3rd position. 4th for White Africa. Molina Coach 5th. He's looking good as well in the Alpha Tauri. Ross is 6th. JDM is 7th. We saw him have a couple of spins as well. Steve is 8th at the moment in the Alfa Romeo. So both Alfa Romeos in the top 8. Lewis is 9th. Now he as well, he's gone a long way on those hard tyres. Started quite a long way down the grid. The safety car's working for him at the moment. But I think it's going to be touch and go whether or not those tyres, they've already done 12 laps.
Yeah,
so another 12 laps to go.
Don't think the ours will last to the end. If it does, there'll be hardly anywhere on him left.
Yeah, I mean, we saw with Lewis in Australia, he made a set of hard tyres go 27 27 laps out of 29 in Australia, so he had to win the race. So he's very good with his tyre management, so maybe he's going to try something similar once again.
Yeah,
But he's in ninth.
depends how much he pushes and how, because especially being in the middle of the pack, he's going to be pushing quite a lot and trying to do different kinds of moves on people. So it's going to be quite hard to keep them tyres suitable to last.
Yeah, definitely. And then behind Lewis, the remaining runners, Kyle is 10th in the second Renault. Maglox is 11th. We saw him right at the front. He had a drive-through earlier on under the virtual safety car while running in second place at the beginning of the race. Aaron Marr is 12th in the second Alpha Tauri. Real Joker is 13th and Aqua is 14th. But I do believe... Oh, and there's a car spun. Aaron Marr spun under the safety car.
Oh,
He's outfallen.
Big crash with one of the
Oh.
Alpha Tauras.
Yeah, it's
White
White
African.
African and
Oh, he just took a oh no! Oh wow!
oh, White African
He
out of the
pulled out.
race.
He pulled out onto another car. Alpha Tauri pulled out on the Alpha Tauri. Aaron.
Wow. So White African out of the race. Safety car is in this lap, so we're going to be restarting. It's up to Mackenzie when he decides to drop it. Meatball's right behind him, and here we go. Meatball's had a great run out of the last corner, and so's Adam Woods as well. This is going to be interesting down into turn one. The top three are going to be wheel to wheel on the way down to turn one. It's Adam Woods on the inside, and Adam Woods is going to take the lead of the race, it seems, at the moment. He's up the inside. Mackenzie's trying to fight back, but Adam Woods into the lead of the race. What a move from him. He had such a great run out of the last corner. But Meatball's got him back again up the inside of turn three, and a good run through there. Meatball retakes the lead of the race. Adam Woods for a second led the race and is now down into second place, and Mackenzie's struggling. He's got Melina Coach now right behind him. We had a prediction of Melina Coach being on the podium here this evening. He's in fourth position at the moment. The yellow flag, and Lewis is out of the race. Lewis has retired. Steve has dropped right back as well. I don't know what's happened to Steve in the first few laps, but Lewis is out of the race. There is his car. We're riding on board with Steve. Lewis in the wall. So what is going on out there this evening? It's carnage out there. Another virtual safety car. But, well, that was brave. I don't know if you saw that. 3 cars into turn one.
Yeah, I seen it.
That
That was brilliant. Them two fighting around turn 1 and 2. That is incredible. And good driving from Ball to not to get any damage or any collisions. That was very good driving from them 3 cars.
Ross into the pit, so I don't know if him and Steve maybe made contact. White African, you're on the Twitch chat. Let us know what happened there, mate. I'm not sure what happened with you.
If he doesn't, I do know what happened there. White African pulled out on track when he come off into Aaron, and Aaron's smashed straight into him.
Yeah, definitely. Wow. Oh, so much action once again. Keith Works coming in for driver of the day. We're on lap 23. Got until the end of the race, but we're restarting once again after that safety car. Meatball leads the race. Adam Woods is in second. Melina Coach did get past Mackenzie up into third place, so the prediction
Ross went through the back of me on the safety car. All right.
Right, so that would make sense as to why he crashed under the safety car initially.
Yeah.
But you've got to say as well, we were saying about the likes of Kyle and Maglox down in the midfield. With all these incidents going on, they're up to 5th and 6th now. Aqua Ninja's up into the top 10 as well. So much incidents going on. I'm not sure what happened to Steve, because he was right up there. We've got another virtual safety car.
I don't know what that is for.
I'm not sure what's happened there, but we've got another virtual safety car in this race. On lap 24, Ross gets now a drive-through penalty as well for speeding under the virtual safety car. So he's going to have to pit. He's in 9th place at the moment in this race. But in the World Championship terms at the moment, don't forget it was Kyle leading from Lewis and then Meatball in third place. But at the moment, Lewis is out of the race, getting no points. Meatball is leading the race, getting a huge haul of points at the moment. And Kyle is down in 5th position. So it's going to close things right up in the World Championship. Extra point for fastest lap, which at the moment is going to Meatball. So he's on for 31 points at the moment in this race. We got
a car out.
And there's a car off.
It
Yes,
is.
that's one of the Alpha Tauri. Melina Coach has gone right down. He was in 3rd. He's now dropped to 8th. Melina Coach.
And right, wing
Virtual
damage.
safety
End
car
plate
ends.
gone. We've got an end plate gone on the right side. That's not good because his steering will be really horrible for him to turn on the right turns.
Yeah, you would think he's surely going to have to pit with that.
Yeah.
9 laps to go to the end of the race. Shame for him, he was up in the top 3. And now, Kyle, incredibly, after having such a poor race so far, he's now attacking Mackenzie for 3rd position in this race. He could still get a podium here today. Kyle Mavon takes 3rd place from Mackenzie. Mackenzie on those old hard tyres, still fighting on with them. Maglox is now right behind him. Aqua Ninjas is on for a stunning result at the moment in 6th position in the Williams. What a result that would be for him. Real Joker and Ross into the pit lane here. Don't forget, keep your votes coming in for driver of the day. We've only got 1 vote so far. Keep them coming in until the end of the race. But Meatball with a 2.5 second lead, and well, that decision for him to go onto the medium tyres looks inspired at the moment because he's got the lead, he's got the quicker tyre, fresher tyres as well than those behind him. It's looking good for him at the moment, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
And he's pulling away from Adam Woods, but well, still a stunning race for him though. 15th up to 2nd so far. What a race he's having. Kyle up to 3rd somehow after having such a poor race so far. Qualified well up. Meanwhile, sets fastest up in the race once again. Qualified quite well up, but he's not had great race pace so far. And now Mackenzie's getting closer to him down the pit straight, riding on board with Mackenzie. Kyle goes defensive, Mackenzie up the inside. Kyle brakes very late and just hangs on round the outside. That was well done by Kyle. I thought Mackenzie was through there, but Kyle was super late on the brakes. And Mackenzie with a penalty. Melina Coach into the pit. We said he's going to have to pit, and that is going to drop him down a few places. He's going to drop certainly behind Melina. From JDM will go through as well, and so Ross. No, Ross is in the pits. So I think Melina Coach is going to come out in 9th position. But Adam Woods, once again, he's showing some good pace. He's hanging on to the leader.
He just needs to keep 3 seconds off. Well, he needs to gain in front because Adam Woods has got us 3 seconds.
And what's Meatball's?
No, sorry. Adam Woods is 6 seconds. Meatball's 3 seconds. So,
right.
Adam Woods needs to overtake Meatball and try and keep a 6 second distance between Kyle, but Kyle seems to be catching up.
Yes, so at the moment, I mean, Adam Woods is going to finish 2nd on the road, but with the penalties added, he's going to drop back into 4th place at the moment. Here goes Mackenzie and Kyle once again. Oh, Kyle just squeezed him on the braking zone into turn 1. Mackenzie had to brake out of that one.
Ross with a 3 second penalty.
Yeah, it's not going that well for Ross. He was looking good earlier on, up in the top 3. He's dropped down into 11th place on lap 27 of the Grand Prix. And Meatball leads by 3 seconds now from Adam Woods. And but either way, even with the penalties added, go from 15th on the grid up to 2nd in the race. I mean, that is, and he's hanging on. He's not dropping back that much from the leader. He shows some great pace in that McLaren, isn't he?
He's doing good for himself. It's just a shame that he's got the penalties.
Yeah, but you never know what's going to happen with Kyle and Mackenzie battling. You never know what's going to happen.
No.
And I don't know what the penalties are like for Mackenzie, but he might still get a podium if Mackenzie's got a couple of podiums.
Mackenzie has 3 seconds.
Yeah, so it's going to be close as he's 2.5 seconds clear. Here goes Mackenzie riding on board with him. And this time he's got the outside line and he is through. He takes third place away from Kyle. So Mackenzie back into third position. Those two having a really good fight. Just see the Ferrari in the background of Maglox in 5th place. But that is a really good battle still going on. In fact, it's the closest battle on the track at the moment. Quite big gaps between most of the drivers. Keep your votes coming in for driver of the day. We've only had one so far. Keep them coming in. On lap 28 of the race. 5 laps to go after this one. And Meatball leads by 3.7 seconds. And is continuing to edge away. There is the McLaren of Adam Woods in second. He is nearly 3 seconds clear of this fight for third place. Mackenzie and Kyle, they are still, even though they're fighting, they're still just edging away from Maglox in 5th position. So, and as well, I was saying earlier on about the Constructors' Championship, massive 16 fight for, as Kyle gets a penalty, that could be crucial for him later on as well. As Meatballs sets another fastest lap of the race, taking lead to 4.1, but with big points here for the likes of Haas, for example, in third position. Ferrari not looking too bad as well in 5th. It's going to close things right up. Red Bull, who are currently 4th in the Constructors, are struggling, and Racing Point as well with no point. They were sitting 3rd in the Constructors ahead of that fight. They now could be dragged into it because they're not getting any points at all here.
It is a very good with the top 12 in now. They're all really close and battling and trying to catch up with the drivers in ahead. But can they get the tyres to stay? I think the guys with the soft tyres have gone for a good choice to try and catch up to the cars in front.
Yeah, Ross back in the pits. You say about some of the tyres. Ross back in the pits. Might be going for fastest lap, try and get an extra point. And we've got another 2 votes for driver of the day. So Meatball leads from Adam Woods by 4.5 seconds. And Mackenzie, interestingly, he's on older, harder tyres than Kyle, but he's edging away now. He's over a second clear of Kyle. 4th position. So Kyle really having an off day here this evening. When you think he's won the last 2 races, and really should have won in Australia as well, but for the crash after the safety car restart. So he could have won 3 of the first 4 races, but really having an off day here today. But he's still up there in 4th position. Just trying to look to see, JDM is edging up on Real Joker. That's for 7th place in the race at the moment. But Meatball is looking imperious out front, continuing to edge away. And it would be a great win for him. It would be his first win of the season as well, Meatball. We've had Kyle win the last 2 races. Lewis won back in Australia. Kai Wildey, who's now racing in League 2, won in Bahrain. The last 2 races won by Kyle. So we're going to have another different winner. And well, for me, this is great to see. To have such a competitive league, to have 4 different winners in the first 5 races is great for me. It's great to see.
Oh, second and first. First and second, I've got a car in between them. 2 cars in between them. Is that going to help Adam or is it not? You might be able to get DRS on the car in front, but obviously not yet. But you can use it to an advantage.
Yeah, just riding on board with Adam. I'm just trying to see who it would be from him. It's Ross and Steve. Yeah, they're fighting for 10th and 11th position. Aaron Pitts at the back of the field. He's got nothing to lose. He may as well try and go for fastest lap. Back there in 12th position at the back of the field. So, but Meatball continuing to stretch away. The lead is now nearly 6 seconds. Mackenzie is just edging up on Adam. He's not given up on second place in this race. Kyle now over 2 seconds behind Mackenzie. I think has settled for 4th place. He's 4 seconds clear of Maglocks. Let's just see what happens with the penalties. Ross now sets fastest lap of the race, back there in 11th position. So he's shown he did have some pace. But on to the penultimate lap. So you're running out of time now. If you want to vote for driver of the day, get it in now. The vote will close at the end of the race. So get it in now. We're on to the penultimate lap. Meatball leading by 5.5 seconds from Adam Woods. Mackenzie is edging up on him in these last few laps of the race. But as it stands, I believe that Adam will still get a podium finish because he is 5 seconds clear of Adam Woods. And Kyle does have a penalty as well.
Adam's got a bit of more of an advantage because Mackenzie's on 17 laps, old laps on hard, so he's got a bit of an advantage because Adam's on 15 laps on hards and Mackenzie's on 17.
Yeah, so he's gonna slightly fresher tyres for Adam, but he is still losing a little bit of ground to Mackenzie. Not a lot. I don't think they're going to be fighting.
No.
At the end of the race.
It's all down to the penalties now on the final lap.
But Meatball on his way on the last lap of the Grand Prix, and look at that behind Ross. Ross and Steve having a big fight down into turn 1 for 10th position, and Ross just about maintains it. They're having a big fight. They're down in the back of the field. But Meatball, well, he's been so close to a race victory on more than one occasion this season. And I think out of everyone there, I think he deserves a race victory more than ever. Nearly won in Zandvoort. Had to settle for 2nd place behind Kyle in the end. Has been there or thereabouts on pace all season long. And I find I'm going to be very pleased to see him take race victory here today. We've got an AlphaTauri there slowing down, letting everyone through. That is Aaron Marr down in the back of the field. A long way down. The people now coming through the last sector. And this is going to close things right up in the World Championship. Kyle, the championship leader, looks like he's going to take 4th position. Meatball comes round the last corner and wins in Spain. Great drive and fastest lap on the final lap of the race as well. So let's see where everyone else slots in. Adam Woods 2nd. Mackenzie takes 2nd. Adam Woods takes 3rd. Kyle drops a long way back in the end of the last few laps. He finishes in 4th place. Maglocks takes 5th. Aqua Ninjas as well has had a very good race in the Williams. He's going to come home in 6th. He will be delighted with that result. The bottom 3 have also finished. Real Joker is the next one through. He's going to come home in 7th. Will JDM just take that with the penalties? Let's have a look. JDM doesn't have a single penalty. No, he finishes in 8th position. The last person to cross the line will be Melina Coach. So let's get the top 3 in. The vote is closed now for driver. It was very, very good. Very, very good. The choice for the fan vote driver of the day, it goes to Adam Woods. And commentator's choice, who do you reckon, Lewis? Who's your driver of the day?
I was going to go Mackenzie.
Yep, 2nd place for him. Actually, I'm going to go with Adam as well. 15 laps to 3rd. Great race for him. So we've got Meatball in. Let's just get the other 2 of the top 3 in. I'll hear them on the stream.
I don't know. Can the stream hear me or?
I hope so. I hope. Have you included yours?
I should have. I'll check.
Hopefully they can. But,
yeah.
But Meatball, first win of the season.
Yeah, the stream can hear you.
Yeah.
And you made it quite easy out there, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember when I spoke to you before qualifying. I said pole position. I couldn't feel better, but yeah, I think this one tops it. Unbelievable feeling. It's been a long time in the making as well. Especially, I feel I got robbed out of second place last week with the late safety car. So really happy to bring it back this week and get a good W.
Yeah, definitely. And it was an inspired decision by you there to, under the safety car, to hit the medium tyres. That really seemed to help you late on in the race, didn't it? You had a lot of pace on the others at the end.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the safety car come out, I had a quick look at the lap counter and realized I could make it on to the end of the medium quite easily. And then there really wasn't a question. I was going to that tire regardless of where I would come out.
Yeah, well done. Great first victory of the season for you.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Moving on to, no worries, Mackenzie. Fourth last time out in Zandvoort. Finished second here today with the penalties to Adam, but you must be delighted with your first podium. Yeah, definitely. And that has, I mean, you seem to have some quite good pace in there. And you had a great race with Maglox at the beginning of the race, but you seem to have the edge on him early on. And then it was just a case, really, for you just maintaining your position, wasn't it? Yeah, excellent. Well done on your second position there, mate. And Adam, if you just make sure your audio is included as well, mate, so they can all hear you. 15th on the grid. You were right up there at the front towards the second half of the race. You must be delighted with that podium there.
Yeah, mate, I'm buzzing. I thoroughly enjoyed that race.
Definitely, and after the safety car restart, you almost took the lead. I mean, 3 abreast into turn 1. That was a brilliant move by the 3 of you. Did you think you might just be able to snatch the lead there?
Well, I had the lead for like 3 corners, and then I lost it again to Drab, but I can't complain. Need the base on me anyway. So.
Yeah, definitely. But again, you've only done a couple of races for us in this league, so to get up there on the podium quite early on, you must be really pleased with that.
No, my first race in League 1 anyway. I surprised myself. I think I get lucky with some of the moves that I was able to pull off, but no, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely. Well done, guys, and also Adam. You got my driver of the day, and you also got the fan vote driver of the day on the Twitch stream as well.
Really?
And Mackenzie, you got Lewis's driver of the day as well. So well done, mate. No worries. So thank you to everyone who's been watching tonight. It's been great to have so many people watching tonight. Thank you to Lewis for joining me late on in the commentary box. And we will see you all for the race next week. We're not going to Monaco. I think everyone will be pleased to hear that. But we'll see you again next week for the next race. It's been a cracking race to commentate on, but until then, goodbye.